So this is just for fun. I've to sort of while away the time before the fishing improves in that sort of dead January, February, early March sort of time. I've just created some little clips of fishing I've done around the coast here in Suffolk over the last few years, and there's one or two places that aren't in Suffolk, just so you know. Um, and so I'm going to give them all a number and see how many you can guess right. Some of them are going to be obvious, so you'd almost have to say, right, this is Bay, whatever, 25, or this is outside Beach Hut 59, or whatever it is, because I know some of you are really good at this sort of thing. Um, so it's just for fun. I may put a pound behind the bar at Breakaway Tackle, provided that you buy a new Ziplex from Mr. Brown. But see how you get on, and if nothing else, it should pass an hour of your life until the next time you can get some serious fishing in. Um, the problem is, there's the boat. It seems to me that almost all the time there's no water there. And so I've come up with a cunning plan of keeping it actually on the water or on the mud, depending on whether there's any water there. And this is quite useful, but it does involve a little bit of ingenuity, because you have to get down onto the riverbed, and then you have to splosh your way out across the mud to the boat. And of course you've got to get the tide right, because there's no way I'm going out fishing when there's no water there. But equally, if you get it wrong, you get there and there's the boat in the right hand corner, and you think, the boat's certainly floating. The question is, can I get there? Because it's a bit tricky. It's not massively deep, but you do have to take certain precautions, like making sure your phone isn't in your pocket. I've done that one. So long story short, eventually I get out there and we can start fishing. joking, this is real massive.
Whatever, Trevor.
God, I can hardly bring it up.
What is it? Oh, well. You're not doing. Just don't bring up World War II mine or anything like that. Oh, hang on. What you got? A double shot? Maybe. More one? Oi! Look at the size of that! That's a big.
Hang on, that's only a
cod. Yay! Check you out. That's not a bad one either. Then how have you just done that? Cod.
So what happened?
Suddenly went in.
Float went under.
Yeah.
Keep the rod tip up. You can pull it a bit if you want to.
Really hard. Shall I come to the other side?
No, leave it.
I'll see what I'm doing. What do I do? Just
Bring it alongside.
Closer and closer.
Yeah, bring it alongside. And I'll take over. So keep the rod tip up. Bring it round this side. Up, keep the rod tip up, that's right. Okay. Closer.
The thing is caught in that sorry.
So I've got a 170 red lead, and then I've got there's a short trace about, I don't know, 2 foot long, and what I've done is I've put I think they call them relay clips at the top. So my plan is that here I'm going to put a trace on, and then I'm going to hook it up over here and then down to that thing there, so it's all nice and clipped down, and then I'm going to cast out, because I'm told you have to cast quite a long way here for the thornback rays. Whether I can cast that far I don't know, but I stand a better chance by getting everything clipped down. So if this is working, I am at the, I'm hopefully live streaming. I've just walked into the compound and got to find my way out.
Ziplex Evolution GTs.
Ziplex Evolution GTs, okay. And are they the rods that you normally use?
I've just purchased them. I had the CTs, which are the slightly stiffer version.
Okay. So you're setting up here to fish or to teach casting, or?
I've just been a pain in the arse.
You are, okay. Is that your role in life?
Yeah, generally.
General pain in the arse.
Dave asked me like that since he's born.
So you look as if you're farming, or you're cutting grass or something.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so what happened there? A bit of weed?
Just weed.
Okay. So you're Steve, and you've got a big bit of weed or something, have you?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of weed, yeah?
A lot.
A lot of weed in this.
So what's this device they're ridding you about?
It's basically a bait carrying capsule.
Okay.
You put one or two baits in there, wedge them in, and if you've got soft baits, or if you want to head hook a load of ragworm or maddies, you can just put them on there, squash them in, they won't fly from the cast.
Yeah.
But if you put them on a clip down rig or
Yeah.
fish them any other way, they just fly off from your cast like that.
Okay, fantastic.
That's a better looking bloke there, look. With the wood.
Well, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it?
No fish though.
No fish. Okay, well,
A bit early.
yeah, a bit early, yeah.
Weeds here up here.
Okay, yeah.
These boys are professionals.
Are they?
They're only
Okay.
in it for the money, really.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I can see they obviously make a fortune. The weed!
Oh, here comes some continental bloke. You got your crop? No, he's got a proper rod with you. Feel alright? Pardon? Feel alright? Yeah.
Not ready yet? Nearly. So unless he's stolen that top, I'm guessing this is John Hall about to cast. Anything happening up there?
No, it's not much. It's addictive.
It is addictive, yeah. So what have you got down here? That's
So that's a baby pachinko, so
Yeah.
a surface lure,
yep,
and the other one is just a Savage Gear sand eel.
right. See you later.
Drive round with the one arm, or if you pull forward.
Anything, I'll make my own rigs, bait loaders, flatty disgorgers.
Well,
I'm just getting into rod building.
yep.
Best not to tie. And the thing is, you've got double strips going through it. You've got two loops going through your swivel. It won't snap, ever.
I thought I could hear the curious tone of the cornet, clarinet and big trombone, fiddle, cello, big bass drum, bassoon, flute and euphonium. Far away as in a trance, I heard the sound of the...
Oh, another one.
Down here, all the dogging spots.
Okay, right. Well, this is supposed to be a family fun day.
Is that?
Yeah.
There. Here he comes, man at the moment. Yeah. All 3 foot of him.
Leader. Oh, gloriously, oh, sorry, gloriously.
Yeah, I saw that.
Or Tacky says gnome.
I genuinely was going to ask that question. I saw something on Facebook about somebody being fishing next to the breakaway gnome, and I was wondering if that was a rude comment.
That was me.
That was you. Is it even?
Because I was sitting on a bucket, because we were fishing low water and we'd set up on the top of the beach, but you know, it's bad to drag small fish up the beach, and in a sense we fish as near to water as we can. I couldn't be bothered to move everything down, so I was sitting on my bucket. And then when I catch a small fish, I put it in the bucket and cast out.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So you're famous now?
Yeah, famous.
Okay, right. So where are you going to be for autographs?
Well, form an orderly queue.
Form an orderly queue, yeah, £10 an autograph. Yeah, all going to charity. So what sort of rod have you got there?
Well, these are Yukis.
Yukis, okay. I know nothing, you see.
No, I don't either.
No.
I've never used these before.
Yeah, okay.
Have a go with the slightly softer one.
Yeah.
Strictly Come Dancing on Felixstowe Beach. Oh, they're all playing it. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought I could hear the curious tone of the cornet, clarinet and big trombone, fiddle, cello, big bass drum, bassoon, flute and euphonium. Far away as in a trance, I heard the sound of the floral dance. Away as in a trance.
Is that a story about the one that got away?
That was the story about the one that got away.
Right, I'm going to have to follow that up, get it on camera.
Yeah.
Is
Lost a ray.
Is it a world record?
By the looks of it was.
Yeah. It's
the head was out and he just couldn't bring it in.
Oh no, because he is a puny bloke, isn't he?
Especially casting that short as well.
Yeah. You'd have thought he'd put some effort into it, wouldn't you?
That, he might get a bit distant.
Yeah.
No, you should.
He's got a lot to learn, hasn't he?
He has. He's only a young one though.
He's only a young one, yeah. He's probably quite keen.
When you get the minor berries age,
Yeah.
you learn a bit more.
Yeah. So, you were telling the story about the one that got away.
That was, yeah.
World record, I gather.
Well, it was a
Potential.
fairly big ray, but I made a mistake of when the leader come out, I had weed on my line, so I pulled the fish just out of the water, then let the line go slack, and as I done that, the hook tension come off, and off she went. So.
What were you using?
Bluey.
Bluey.
2-hook loop rig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
is that one of your favourites?
that is for rays, yeah, the loop rig, because the bottom hook you can get really long, but you can still clip it down with a loop coming off.
Yep.
So when it breaks away, the hook's out here somewhere, and your weight's still here. So
Yeah.
we've found that works best for rays around here, and dogfish and stuff as well.
Okay.
So.
So what rod are you using there?
The Vector, Italcana Vector B4.
Okay. I think so. I'm definitely going to go with the power pack next time. Because
What's that, a Samsung?
yeah.
Obviously you'd have to find somewhere of holding it, but you're welcome to use one of my power packs.
Oh no, it's fine. It's okay. I've got a spare battery. So
I was going to say, I've got a power pack if you want to use it.
yeah.
Because
Okay.
I keep losing, I can't. Up there I've got a signal, down here where I haven't.
Ah, well I don't know if I've got a signal or not.
Hey! Fiver, Steve! That's a fiver!
Daniel.
Yes, yours.
How are you feeling about this right
Oh,
now?
I'm well impressed.
Well impressed.
My teammate drags me in, yeah.
Yeah.
But my free hooks obviously went as far as his single hook.
Of course, yes.
We'll take it. Come in.
Oh jeez, spot in my hand.
I thought I could hear the curious tone of the cornet, clarinet and big trombone, fiddle, cello.
We got ready, and I just put the camera under the water just to see what it was like, and it was just incredible. Just how clear it is, but also I guess there'll be a lot of weed on the bottom. So there goes the ferry, and we launched the boat, and we set out. It was a bit tricky getting down that ladder, I can tell you. We set out for a little pootle. Lovely day, fantastic day. It'd be great to be fishing. Oh, there's the ferry again. Great to be fishing
on a day like this. Only this was not a day where we weren't fishing. We just went out, had a bit of a recce, and came back. I was actually quite disappointed. I think what happened, because it was slightly foul hooked, it was being pulled in against the current, and it was giving the impression of being a fish much bigger than that. So we caught a couple of pollock and a coalfish, or was it a couple of coalfish and a pollock? I can't quite remember. I couldn't tell the difference, to be honest, but the good friends from Breakaway put me right. So after a while, we were out there for a couple of hours. It's time to go back. We're both soaking wet, and we've caught enough for tea. And so we blast back at about 30 knots or something, thinking of barbecued mackerel and barbecued pollock, and what does a coalfish taste like. And so we get back to the harbour, and then it's time to tie up the boat, go and put some dry clothes on and get warm, because it really was pretty horrible. Yeah. And then it's time to smoke the fish in an old-fashioned smoker and a biscuit tin. Breakaway Tackle Facebook page, there was a note saying, you know, the easterly winds are going to be pretty rubbish, so why not go fishing for bass in the river or rivers? And I thought, yeah, why not? So Saturday morning found me in a top secret location trying to catch some bass. So here I am. I'm at a top secret location. I'm doing my best to, obviously, to make sure that I don't give it away. So everything is scaled down. So there's a little snap thing there. Bit of bling there with a, I don't know what that is. Maybe is that a size 1, and then a bit further up we've got another one. Then on the bottom of that goes my little weight. I thought for one horrible minute I've forgotten to bring the weights. So I've got a variety here. I've got that sort, that's a Fox 2, whatever that means, and then I've got these little things. There doesn't seem to be much tide here, and the tide's coming in, so I'm guessing something fairly small. Maybe I should start with a bigger one and just see.
They can stimulate and tease me. They won't leave in the night. I've no fear that they might desert me.
Oh no, a snaggerooed. Oh no, it's come for it. I thought that was a weird type of fish for a moment.
You're grateful. I don't need love. For what good will love do me? Diamonds never lie to me. For when love's gone, diamonds are forever sparkling round my little finger. Unlike
I just remembered that the other day I bought myself a new toy, and I came down to the other side of the river, and I took some aerial footage. I did take some video footage, which I might just show you. So there's all my fishing gear, or most of it, in the back of the car. Went round to the driver's side to let myself in, put my hand in the pocket to get the keys. Where are the keys? In the back of the car. So basically I blame Dave Brown for this, because if he hadn't put on Facebook, go bassing for a bit of fun, I wouldn't be standing freezing cold beside my car on a busy road waiting for my wife to turn up with the spare set of keys. So I decided, as a result of a little prompting, to look at my summer setups for fishing, and I'm going to show you what they are. And the reason for this was because I decided I want to go to so I went onto the Breakaway tackle page, and I got a very helpful comment from Mr. Brown about fishing to the left of the water tower, and then someone else chipped in with some really helpful comments. So I just want to say thank you, because Andy Barker said that there's a gully out there with some fish in, and Kevin Clark said use ragworm on long snoods. So it was only after I got there I thought, I wonder how long a long snood is. So I got a feeling the ones I was using weren't long enough. So feel free to comment, Kevin Clark, when you see this video. Anyway, so nothing ventured, nothing gained, as I say. So this is a little video of my trip. And two blokes in what I would have to say, with all due respect, is quite a small car, and I'm with my friend Stuart. So we're here, and we've just got to find this cooling tower that was being spoken of, and the gully where there might be fish at any stage of the tide. So we have arrived, and I feel like I've run a marathon or been down the gym, because it's not exactly hard, but I was travelling light. I said to myself, I'm not going to take much tackle. So in that rod bag, I've actually got 3 telescopic rods, but then I thought, well, I'm going to need the rod rests, aren't I? So 2 of those, and then I thought I'll need the beach buddy because it's been quite windy, and you know, I like to have my creature comforts. And so here we are. So I'm kind of assuming that those things behind me are actually the cooling towers, and we are to the left of the cooling towers. We're just technically to the left. We're not very far to the left because I was running out of puff, and it's virtually high tide. It's just, I haven't caught any. So you're just basically using, oh I see, so it's like a little snood, yeah. And then okie dokie. Finally something worth talking about. Well, at least it makes up for all those boring bass you catch.
That's the crowd, so the whole spin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I have got some bad news. It might be bad news. Just up there, a ray had come on the shore.
Right.
I pushed it back and it swam off. So very often, when fish ground themselves, could mean that there's a seal out there somewhere.
Okay.
Because they have a habit of fishing.
Okay.
And they drive the fish.
Right.
And I have known them to drive them.
Okay.
Ashore.
Yeah.
But it was only a small ray, about not so long, but about that wide.
Okay.
But yeah, I put it back. So, well, I wish you luck anyway.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we will continue. Can't even catch a stranded ray. That would have been, I could have cheated and said, hey, look what I caught. But that would have been wrong, wouldn't it? We don't do that kind of thing. So I've just arrived at, and it started out being a pretty cold, misty day, but it looks like it's going to turn into a nice day. The tide is on the way out, and because it's a fairly quiet day, my plan is to use, well, pretty light tackle. So I'm going to have a couple of spinning rods, well these are actually carp rods and spinning reels, and I'm going to try and fish really light, and I'm just going to use a tip that I found on the Breakaway Tackle page, which is why do people have their rods facing along the beach? And apparently it's to give better bite detection. So I'm hoping that if I use these very light carp rods with very light line, I can probably go fairly light on the weights. I cannot for the life of me remember the knot you use when you're connecting braid to a leader. I have a feeling it's called something like a surgeon's knot or something. Or is that for making... No, that's for something else. That's for making droppers when you're fly fishing. It won't be a half blood knot, it won't be a blood knot. I'm going to have to get my Google. Heavens above, there's something here called a Yucatan knot. Looks like it's going to take most of the down tide to tie it. See if I can find something else. FG knot. Popular in Australia. Albright knot. Let's have a look at the Albright knot. Make a loop in the heavy line. This could take some time. I'm too embarrassed to tell you what that knot was. Somebody said do a uni knot, which I don't know what that is, but I presume it's a blood knot, and they said just put more turns on the braid side, so I've done that. And I've cut it, but I've left a little bit of tags just in case it does pull. I've really pulled it tight, so I'm hoping nothing will happen. Could be the biggest bass of my entire career, which won't be very big. Will actually break it, but we'll see. So rightly or wrongly, I'm deciding to use a wishbone rig for flatfish on this one. I've got a drilled bullet there just to keep it down, and then a bit further up here I'm just going to put a 2-ounce lead and see what happens. It's not looking to me like there's a massive tide running, but we'll see. Maybe just it moving along the bottom will be no bad thing. I was going to use a 2-hook flapper, but it's taken me 10 minutes to unravel this, and then I found it's a 3-hook flapper, so I'm blooming well going to use it. I'm thinking of putting some little polystyrene beads on here to just keep it up in the water, as recommended by Mr. Brown, I seem to remember. So we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. All my floaty things are in another tackle box, but I have got a tiny bit of cork which I'll probably just break bits off. Pretty impressive, huh? I like weed as much as the next person, okay? But a fish now and again would be helpful. Hey, I've got some weed. So let's stay positive, you know? The weed's getting bigger. The other rod was bending over like a good one, and this is what I've got. And this isn't even down at the where the hooks are. This is just on the line. I was so wanting that to have been a bite. At least the lead lifter works, even if I can't see it. Non-stop action. It's been it's 20 to 2, so I've been here nearly 4 hours. can't honestly say I've had a bite. But hey, it's not about catching fish. Actually, it is about catching fish. That's why I'm fishing, to catch fish. So I reckon about another half an hour before low tide. I'm not sure whether to keep going or not. Well, I've been fishing patiently for about 5 hours. Tide's starting to come in now. I've used up all the ragworm, so I've now got some big bits of squid on, wrapped on, and I'm just letting the crabs chew them. Maybe there'll be a fish, I don't know. Frankly, I'm happy with that, okay? Now go. Do you know where we are yet? There's a clue. And this is the closest we got to a sole the whole time. Sorry to be a spoiler. What's that?
Bait elastic.
Ah, well done.
Because I borrowed yours last time, I've still got it.
Ah, perfect. I'm not sure how long we're going to be on this beach. It's about 7:10. I don't think it's high tide till 11, and it's coming up quite high.
It's time for a change. I'm tired of that same old saying, same old words, same old lines, the same old tricks, and the same old rhymes. It's days, precious days. They roll in and out ways. I got boards to mend, I got planks to nail, I got charts to make, I got seas to sail. I'm gonna build me a boat with these two hands that'll be a fair curve from a noble land. Let the chips fall where they will. I got boats to build. Fair curve from a noble plan. Let the chips fall where they will. I got boats to build. Now sure.
Anything?
Yeah. Tom's had a really good dogfish.
Okay.
Still there.
Nice. I'm just getting this one in. For some reason my reel is making a strange... Can you hear that noise? No idea what it is. If anyone knows what it is, could you tell me? I don't think the ragworm are particularly tough. I think the hooks are quite blunt, so I'm not suggesting I'm going to catch more fish like this, but I feel it's a good idea. I've decided I'm going to make up a rig in readiness, and I'm going to use some of my leftover squid because I can't really take this back. So I'm going to... There's my... I don't believe it. I've left my cutting block at home. Never mind, I've got this funny little thing that might work. So let's get a squid out. There's my knife. Don't tell me I left my knife behind as well. I only have... I can't believe that. Never mind, if I've got a pair of scissors. Well, at least I remembered the bait. Have I got a pair of scissors? I should have. Ah, now, this is what I need. This is a tip given to me by Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave Brown from Breakaway Tackle.
Right, elasticated cotton, or bait elastic as we all call it, is used for holding loads of different types of bait securely to your hook. If you push your needle into your bait, okay, like that, all it is, that gives you something firm to hold on to, right? And then simply, it's a case of just wrapping your bait, whatever you're going to use, anything, crab, lug, blacks, mussels, mackerel, anything, right? You just wrap your elastic around your bait like that.
Where's my scissors gone? Ah, fantastic. This isn't, he didn't give me this tip. You can never find the end of bait elastic when you want it, can you? Now, Uncle Dave said, if you get a baiting needle and you stick it kind of like that, of course it would help if it went all the way through the thingy, didn't it? Right. And apparently, if you hold on to the baiting needle, assuming you can ever find your elastic stuff. God, what a mess. Dave, this isn't working, I have to say, because I'm all fingers and thumbs. That's brilliant. I mean, obviously, you know, if you come into A&E because you've got a nasty cut, please don't ask me to sew you up, because I'm going to get no prizes for that. But that's quite juicy. Upside down fish. Pardon?
The average size of everything that comes up here now.
This is the first thing I've caught.
Oh, is it?
And I'd hardly call that
That's what I mean.
fair.
Crazy.
Well, presumably there's loads around. Well, it's now 1:20, so I've been fishing about 3 hours. It's about 2 hours after high tide, and it's decidedly chilly now. The sun's gone behind some clouds, the tide's going out. I have caught one upside down fish though, and if I stay I might catch more, but then again I might not. But it's been a great day. I've not only have I caught an upside down fish, I've made friends with a cockapoo, and I've had some chats with the other fishermen along here. So all in all, that's what fishing's about. It's not about catching fish, is it? Is it? It is, isn't it? I've only been here about an hour and I've had a pretty eventful time so far. I had a couple of seals bobbing around, and then one of them made a most enormous splash as it chased presumably a fairly sizable fish. And a few boats up and down. This rod I lost. I mean, I literally mean a boat came past, the kayak was rocking all over the place, and the left hand rod holder became detached. I still haven't quite worked out how, and the rod just disappeared, which was very annoying because it was a virtually new 12 to 20 pound ugly stick and a brand new Penn Battle 2 4000 series. And I was really annoyed with myself mainly because I could see the waves coming and I just couldn't turn bow on quickly enough, and it just rocked the boat and off they went. And so I carried on fishing feeling a bit grumpy, and with the other rod here, and got a bite and was reeling in, and this is the earth rig that I am a big fan of, so 3 hooks, and it always seems to be the one nearest the weight or the one at the far end that catches the fish. I've never caught one on the middle hook, and so I was reeling in, and as you will see, because I was actually videoing it at the time, the last hook came in with a whiting on it, and tangled round it was some yellow line, and I thought, what a coincidence, I use yellow line on the other rod. And I was pulling the line in and thinking, it can't be, can it? Is it possible? And after much pulling of line, I pulled in the other rod, which I am now using again. And I'm going to obviously need to strip the reel down when I get home. But I'm hoping that because it's just wet, it's although I know it's salt water, but it works. So pretty amazing day so far, and I've caught a few whiting. And if I catch a codling, that will be a birthday treat. Although getting my rod back is a pretty good birthday treat. I saw a little knock. Don't think so. No. No knocks for Len. Oh yes, there's a knock. And again, it's on that bottom hook nearest the weight. Right, let's have a look at the earth rig. Not really seen any bites, but not feeling anything. This bail arm, it's not really up to big weights. Keeps on flicking back. There we go, look, nothing. Except for Mr. Crab. Oh, is it a whiting? Is it a whiting? Is that a whiting? It is a whiting. For 1 second there, I thought I'd got me a codling. But it's a rather large whiting. And, for good measure, it's taken my hook right the way down. So we arrive at our destination, and I'm so keeping stiff. I might even be able to. Wow! Oh, it's good to be on dry land. I feel like kissing the soil. Oh boy! Oh boy! Where are the wheels? It'd be funny if I couldn't get out of this, wouldn't it? Well, it wouldn't actually. Harry Houdini, I am not. As the wind got up and the tide started to come in, it got a bit choppier, and so I was bouncing around and having a great time, and who knows, maybe, just maybe, I caught a bass or two. I wasn't the only one fishing down there. Some people from the breakaway tackle site said they were on there on the shore, I think. So yeah, I bounced around and I bounced around with his dredger, the Deben Trojan, and his dog. And hang on, that's only